the biggest regular season game of Dak Prescott's career?
You know, the honest answer to the question is I'll say yes, but the real answer is I don't know because I haven't thought about the last time there's been some big regular season game with the Cowboys. I mean, perpetually, I know they're going to come in second place. It's not like they're going to win. I know that eventually they're going to lose. And so I haven't really thought about it until this morning. But when asking the question, considering that there's a division crown on the line, essentially, because if you lose this game, you're not going to win the division, the importance of the win, how prolific Dallas has been with home court advantage, the expectation in terms of how soft the Philadelphia Eagles, particularly their secondary, has been, combined with Dallas being 3-1 in the last 4 starts against the Eagles. I'm talking about Dak Prescott specifically, averaging, 38.8 points per game, 74 completion percentage, 14 touchdowns, just 2 turnovers. Considering how he's performed, what's on the line, because what could cost them if they lose, along with home field advantage, how they've looked when they're at home compared to how they've been on the road, how vulnerable the reigning NFC champions are looking at this particular moment in time. I think all of those things, combined with them desperately needing home court advantage to elevate their chances to beat a Philadelphia or a San Francisco potentially in an NFC playoff game, I think all of those components cumulatively coming together, I think that elevates the level of importance for Dak Prescott for this to be his most important and biggest regular season game of his career thus far.
Yeah, Stephen A., I don't even think it's a question. This is by far the biggest game in the regular season for Dak Prescott and his career because of what you just said. Having the opportunity to play against those opponents, whether it be San Francisco or Philadelphia or maybe both in the postseason in Jerry's world, makes a world of difference. This team has the second longest home winning streak in franchise history. 14 straight games they've won at AT&T Stadium. So, yeah, it makes a huge difference. But if they don't win this game, then all of a sudden there is no path for Dak to win an MVP, and there is no path for the Dallas Cowboys to win their division. And so, yeah, I think it's absolutely important that Jerry gets to see this from his quarterback, that in this spot, with these types of stakes, that Dak Prescott can come through. There is no path to the Dallas Cowboys actually beating the Philadelphia Eagles on Sunday Night Football unless Dak plays at an MVP level. So, yes, this is the biggest game in Dak's career in the regular season.
Stephen A., I'm disgusted with you. I can't believe you, of all people, all you ever talk about, what they gonna do in the playoffs, anything that can happen will happen. And you talking about who cares about if this is the biggest regular season game or not? Shouldn't we not? That shouldn't even be a part of the conversation. The conversation should be that the Dallas Cowboys have an opportunity to, just like Chris Canty saying, to put themselves in position to host playoff games in Jerry's world. That's what's important. It don't matter if the San Francisco regular season game was important. It don't matter what regular season game was important because this is all leading up to, can the Dallas Cowboys win the Super Bowl? And so when we watch this game, we need to watch this game to see Dak Prescott, who honestly, when you listen to the way he's behaved in all of his pressers, has been flippant to the media. He feels like right now he's the one. The same way when Morpheus was sitting in that room and they was all dirty and dingy, and Neo, because he was in the Matrix, had his suit on fighting the agents, and he said, he's starting to believe, right? That's where Dak Prescott is right now. He's starting to believe. Right. And you remember when Neo believed what happened? He kicked Agent Smith in the face 16 times without putting his leg down. That's what we got to go see Dak Prescott do. Because if Dak Prescott doesn't do that, this week, we'll be sitting here Monday. Chris will be on his radio show. You'll be here on First Take, and we'll be saying it again. The same old Dallas Cowboys, the same old Dak Prescott. But it doesn't have to do with the fact that it's a regular season game. It has to do with the fact that you're supposed to be the better team right now. If you look at the Dallas Cowboys coming into this game, you look at the San Francisco 49ers coming into this game, everything in the world is set up for the Dallas Cowboys to win. These are the type of Mondays, if the Cowboys the Cowboys lose, that you put on your hat, you walk in with your cigar, and you somehow mix your New York dialect with some dude from Texas that actually doesn't live in Dallas. This is that sort of game. Well, it's not because it's a big regular season game. It's because the Dallas Cowboys are now supposed to be that team. Go show us.
Well, first of all, I don't think you get to say that. And the reason why I don't think you get to say that because we watch you give sermons on the pivot, talking about how tomorrow isn't guaranteed and getting all spiritual.
Oh, that's what
that you talk to. You don't get to do that. You don't get to do that. You don't get to do that. Get spiritual. You understand what I'm saying? That's why you be wearing them collared shirts, which are pretty fly, by the way. I've ordered a few because that's what you've been doing, okay? So that's number one. Number two, let's not forget it's not just First Take, it's the Stephen A. Smith Show on YouTube. Let's not forget that because you're going to see me talking about him on that too. Number three, what you're really getting on me about is the fact that I dropped the ball as the executive producer. I've got outstanding producers that do a great, great job on this show. I wouldn't be me without them. They know them. I love them, even though Molly shows them more love than me visually. I show it behind the scenes. But in the end, what it comes down to is this. In the end, it's like, you gotta take 1 week at a time. You understand? You crawl before you walk. The minute the clock strikes January, the minute the month of December is over and January comes, I know where they're going. I know where they're going. So why be a bit premature with that? Let's live in the moment. And let's give it to them right now. That's all I'm trying to do. That's all I'm trying to do, Pastor Clark.
That ain't the version of Stephen A. Smith I want to see. Diplomacy don't look as good on you as them suits you wore today and last night. I seen the electric blue suit too, my brother. Outstanding work. Not like what you're doing right now. Because I'm going to tell you like this.
Wait till tomorrow. Wait till tomorrow, bro.
The Dallas Cowboys, like RC said, have it all set up for them to win this game. For the second week in a row, the Philadelphia Eagles will be at a rest disadvantage than their opponent. And then the Dallas Cowboys get the Eagles after they play the San Francisco 49ers. And the record of opponents the week after playing San Francisco the last 2 years is 7-20. So it's all teed up for you to take care of business at home, Dallas Cowboys. What are you going to do in this?
So you're taking Dallas, Canty?
You know what? You know what?
Hold on one sec, Stephen A. Are you taking Philly too?
I'm taking Dallas.
You're both taking Dallas?
No,
I'm taking Philly.
I'm taking Philly.
Oh, Philly.
You know what, damn it? You two right there, you two are getting on my nerves with your damn brilliance. Y'all better calm this down. You understand what I'm saying? You better calm this down. You ain't got to show the brilliance all the time, damn it, okay? Just calm it down.
Who are you
What I'm going to do is I'm going to set it up. I'm picking the Cowboys to win this game. I'm picking the Cowboys to win this game. Now I ain't say they're gonna do a damn thing come January, but right now I'm gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna have a home game. Who knows? They're gonna have a home playoff game, right? And I'm gonna do First Take. We gonna do First Take from Jerry World in the parking lot
can I ask
during
a question,
the tailgate.
That's
what we gonna do. I'm sure, and I'm riding on a horse.
This is a lot, right?
With cowboy hat.
Okay, here's the thing, though.
From a parking lot?
To both you and Canty, though, with this being a big regular season game, as you guys are saying, if Dallas wins, do they become the favorite in the NFC?
No.
No.
Nah.
Over San Francisco.
Not over San Francisco.
No.
Hell no.
That's a no.
Absolutely not. No way.
I'm told we have to go.
He crazy, CC. He crazy, man.